And so we begin the first real day. I'm exploring San Francisco. This is what I see stepping out of the hotel. This is the hotel. Homeless people are everywhere, by the way. I'll talk more about this later. And I live here. In the evening when I came, I heard this sound and didn't dare to come this way. I didn't know what it was. Now I see that workers are on strike. I'm trying not to gain weight in America. For breakfast I have fruit. And this here is the famous cable car on these steep streets with a metal cable. They pull up these little cars, the cable car. Don't ask why the person is wearing that mask. Now the cable car is coming to the translator. Today we are going to take a detailed look at the process and explore the various steps involved in how this particular event or phenomenon occurs. We will delve into the intricacies and examine each stage carefully to understand the underlying mechanisms and factors that contribute to the final outcome. By the end of this exploration, you will have a comprehensive understanding of how everything unfolds in a systematic manner. It seems to be done by foot. And by shoulder. This is not the latest technology. The pushing is also done by human power. And there's the next one coming up soon, which is part of a series of events we have been eagerly anticipating. This marks a new chapter in our journey, and we have been preparing for this moment. This is Powell Street, located in the bustling city of San Francisco. Medium-sized transportation and transit hub. Classic American fire truck. Isn't it something that even the trash cans have TV ads on them? An interesting fact is that on my phone I have the bus ticket on Google Wallet, or rather the card with money loaded on it. You can use it if you plan the transportation, and when I use Google to navigate the route, it even shows how much money is left on my bus. Hello everyone. I'm slowly arriving at the Golden Gate Bridge. This area is much more pleasant than downtown, where my hotel is located. Yes, so there are a few recent experiences that I will share now. I mentioned that even last night it was quite scary to come back to the hotel from the metro. There are a lot of drug users and homeless people. By the way, marijuana is legal here, and there's a strong smell of it everywhere on the streets. And well, it might not have been a good idea to come alone, because I'm going around by myself. Quite often, homeless people approached me, and it wasn't a very reassuring feeling. Now, there's a very recent experience here on the trolley. Now, a very recent experience here at the troll-in as I was coming, well, a drug addict who approximately looked like he hadn't bathed in months started yelling at an old lady saying, "Fuck you, mama bitch," and suddenly jumped off the bus, picked up a shoe from the ground, a homeless person's shoe, and in anger threw it at the homeless person's head, causing him to fall under the bus. I absolutely experienced this after just a few minutes on the street. Compared to that, no, this area is very pleasant. I'll show you. Wow. Here is the famous Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco. Most iconic, famous, and well-known bridge. The sandy beach. More precisely, the ocean shore leading to the Pacific Ocean. It's 13 degrees. I don't plan to go in. Maybe later in Miami. It will be more pleasant there. And there in the background is another famous site of San Francisco, Alcatraz Island. I just had to check if the ocean is really that cold, and a big wave came. My pants got soaked. No problem, it'll dry. It's lucky I was able to show the bridge earlier, because now only this much is visible. San Francisco is famously a foggy city. This is a statue. But if all goes well, I will also see real seals. And that's why I'm here, because this is the best view of the Golden Gate Bridge. Shall I show it? Can you see it? There it is. Yes. I don't see it either. I'll have to come back here. Such a nice little path leads up to the bridge. Well, you can see a little bit of the beginning of the bridge here. And you can hear the ships continuously sounding their horns to avoid colliding in the fog. And here is the Welcome Center. Everything here is absolutely fascinating and truly about the Golden Gate. And we can meet Hungarians everywhere. Hello everyone. Here is some reading material about the bridge and a warning. This is what the main steel cable that holds the bridge looks like. I came to the Golden Gate Park. I'm going to see what it's like. I can't explore it all because it's so big that I could be here all day. This park, right in the heart of the city. Beautiful. Nature is wonderful. And there are very nice scents. And here we also meet our masked friend. If Petius were here, he could demonstrate a karate exercise. The scene before us is genuinely and undeniably beautiful, capturing the essence of nature's splendor in a way that is both breathtaking and awe-inspiring, leaving us in a state of admiration and wonder. A few steps away, there's a statue for the future. Imagine I had to interrupt my schedule at noon because my phone ran out of battery from all the video recording, and it was a bit exciting because I knew where I was and where I needed to go, but I eventually made it back to the hotel. Was able to charge it, and now I'm carrying the extra large power bank I got from Gabor with me, so this won't happen again. Meanwhile, it's 4 p.m. here now, which means that home, it's either 4 in the afternoon or 1 in the morning. I'm also tired. I haven't adjusted to this new time zone yet. Where am I? This is Union Square, the main square of San Francisco. I'll show you. It's actually a relatively small square with expensive shops. But otherwise nothing special. There's a statue here. But the App Store here is pretty cool. It has doors 3 stories high. 3-story height glass door. Impressive. This is Apple's Vision Pro glasses, augmented reality glasses. I registered, and in half an hour I can try it out. This big door, yeah, it is just closing. No. And I'll show you from here too. This is Union Square. This is the Nike store in San Francisco, Union Square. Just do. And here, Jordans are on display. Adiha, which are you looking at? Here are the luxury brands. As far as I can see, only Chinese people are shopping here. Usually the locals go to the outskirts of the city and buy things at the outlet for a tenth of the price. I walked through the store, by the way, and nothing has a price tag. It seems that the two competing companies don't care. Here they are demonstrating the operation of the Vision Pro to people. No, I will be the next one. Right now he sees a DJ booth in front of him, and he's adjusting the music and various volumes and settings in the air. Thank you very much. I see in it almost like in reality. Yes. Well, I've completed the trial. You can see on I tried the Apple Vision Pro on my Hamlets. It's incredible. I must say, a few years ago, I had a Samsung Hole 3D virtual headset at home, but I must say things have advanced a lot. Beyond the fact that I could swim among sharks here, I watched a soccer match and a basketball game as if I were standing on the line or right among the players as they celebrate. A completely realistic experience. Besides, it is already capable of allowing that I could swim among sharks here as well. I watched soccer matches and basketball games as if I was standing on the line or among the players as they celebrated. A completely realistic experience. Besides, it is already capable of allowing me to see the real outside world around me and projecting things onto it as if they were there, so I could look at photos, browse the internet, placing as many screens next to me as I want and in any size I desire. I asked them to show me how I could use this as an engineer, and they demonstrated a program. I was able to place several things, like an aircraft door mechanism right in front of me, practically on the ground. Onto the carpet here. And I was able to walk around it, zoom in, zoom out, enlarge it, and even disassemble it. So practically I disassembled the aircraft engine with my hands there. I took out the moving parts so they continue to move, and I could examine them individually, which was very interesting. I returned to the hotel. Oh, I'm slowly going to sleep. It's still light here, but I haven't adjusted yet. They say it takes about 5 to 6 days to get used to the 9-hour time difference. So I'm slowly going to sleep. But before that, in response to Adam's question, I'll say that if you liked it, please like my videos, subscribe to the channel, and check out the photos too, because not everything is in the videos. Well, I'll be back tomorrow.